We got Sam Roberts in the studio. Of course, you know him, you love him. He's a local boy. And, big news that broke last week. He'll be performing with the band, Sam Roberts Band, for the F1's Grand Prix Festival on Crescent, right?
That's right.
Big show, June 16th. So that's, I think, 9:30 p.m. on the Jack Daniels stage. You guys excited to be back in front of the home crowd, especially outdoors in the summertime F1 weekend?
Yeah, it feels like it's been ages since we've had a chance to play outdoors here in Montreal, and anybody who's grown up here knows, or anybody who's visited Montreal in the summer knows that the vibe around F1 is pretty electric. Yeah, and so just a chance to play music for people in that kind of environment with that kind of energy and excitement coming in from all corners of the world into Montreal is a pretty special thing for us, for sure.
And the sea of people, down the street, you see all the way down Crescent, and playing outside, and you'll be, I guess, staring at the big Leonard Cohen mural too. Yeah, on that angle.
With a little bit of inspiration.
I hope I didn't scare you. Now you're like, man, that's intimidating. Well, Leonard's going to be staring at us.
Exactly. It's definitely some, big shoes to fill. I love that you can see that mural from just about anywhere on the mountain now, Yeah. And but I think the fact that the crowd comes from all parts of the world gives us a chance to, showcase Montreal to sort of global audience, but also as a chance for us as musicians to, maybe make some fans take the message home, take the music home to, whatever country they happen to be visiting from. So it's a big opportunity for us, for sure.
Absolutely. And will you, speaking of having that opportunity, will you be showcasing some new music as well?
Yeah, definitely. We always talk about this, in amongst ourselves, that a new record is only new for a very short period of time. And those days where you play the song and it's so raw and so fresh, and you don't know if you can make it through the song from the beginning to the end, even, because you just, especially these days, we haven't had the chance to perform them. So there's just this sort of spontaneity and also uncertainty that comes with playing new material on stage, especially on a stage in front of a crowd that big, where you can never replicate that, and you only get really one or two chances to do that. So really looking forward to testing our mettle a little bit with some of the new stuff.
Yeah, so you have, Picture of Love has been playing already for quite a few weeks on CHOM, and we've got a great response from listeners on that one. And you were just working hard in the studio, you said, in Toronto, right, with Gus Van Gogh?
Yeah, Gus Van Gogh, a Montrealer who's now working out of Toronto. He's making so many great records out there. He's working with bands like Metric and the Beaches, and he's pretty much got his hands on a lot of the Canadian music coming out right now. But he's got this great studio in Toronto, so I kind of write songs here in NDG. Yeah. Then I hit the road, go record them in Toronto, and then sort of come back. So I feel like I've been commuting. I feel like I have like a real job for the first time in my life. I get on the plane with a briefcase with a computer and everything. So it feels pretty legitimate.
Right on. And so how's the record going? Is it done? Are you close to finish? I
want to say it's done, Bilal. It's pretty close.
Yeah?
It's pretty close. The last time I was here we were sort of introducing Picture of Love here on CHOM a couple of months ago. And the record was at about a 50% mark at that point. I said it was 70 just to... just for more morale. But no, we sort of finally pushed it towards the finish line over the last couple of months. So hoping to just get, new music out to the folks. So any idea on release date or around when we can expect the record? Early fall. Early fall. Yeah, early fall. So you'd be dropping another single before then, I suppose? I think so, for sure. So yeah, when you see the leaves change color and that first one fall off the ground, then you'll know that it's getting close to release date for us. Nice. So you also have a performance coming up here at Corona Theatre, May 26th. Montreal is the Drug, which I'll be there jumping up on stage to do a song too as well. Rockman's doing a song. There's Shane Murphy and members from the Nils and the Asexuals and Jonathan Emile and a bunch of local artists. That's really going to be exciting.
I don't know if you are keeping it a secret or can divulge any of the songs that you're going to be or maybe
I
the
was going to
bands
ask you,
that
what are
you're
you
going to be playing.
You have to tell me what you're playing first. Or you're not
I'm
telling?
kind of I've already mentioned I'm going to be doing some Bowie. I'm not going to say which one, but
right.
yeah, I'm even scared to say it because it scares me to know that I have to fill those shoes and try and replicate that magic on stage. But it's a song that I love from David Bowie that I think people are going to dig too, and the band is super excited to be playing it, so that just revs me up too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's got me thinking. But no, I think we're definitely playing a New Order song.
Nice.
Cure.
Oh, wow.
And there's another one, but I'm going to keep it at 2 for now.
You're going to save it.
We're going more on the dark side.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff. So that's, May 26th is at Corona Theater for that Montreal is a Drug. You got June 16th at the Grand Prix Festival on Crescent. And anything else in terms of, let's say, touring once the record starts getting announced and all that? If you guys have plans to get back on the road soon?
Yeah, for sure. Once the record's out, we'll be announcing a tour, hopefully across Canada and parts of the U.S. as well. So it's been a number of years, so I'm really looking forward to getting out there and playing again, and no better way to kick it off for us anyway than playing here in our hometown in the summer. So that's how we'll start, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Good stuff. Well, speaking of the summer, one last question. It's National Barbecue Day, or was yesterday. So what's going on at the Roberts household? What do you guys like throwing on the grill for the summertime?
I might do some ribs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like ribs because it takes so long to make them, and it gives me an excuse to stand outside and drink beer the whole day and feel like I'm still accomplishing something, you know?
Yeah.
Still get a bit of credibility in the eyes of the family, so yeah.
Now, how do you do your ribs? Are you putting some rub on there and then some barbecue sauce afterward?
It's a dry rub on a smoker for
nice.
For 3.5 hours. Spritzing with a
Yeah.
Has the word spritzing and barbecue ever been used together?
I don't know, but you're starting a trend.
A mister of a apple cider vinegar and apple juice.
All right.
And you kind of, just to keep it sort of
moist. You don't want it to dry out.
Exactly. I didn't want to say the word moist, so I'm glad you said it for me. But then I just said it again, so that was anyway.
I have a contract with David Usher. I have to say it at least a few times a day.
and then you put the sauce on it towards the end. The last hour or so.
So Sam knows how to do the ribs right.
I YouTubed it.
That's what it comes down to, right?
Some guy with a thick Kentucky accent came on, and I was like, I trust this man.
Yeah, the southern accent definitely means they know what they're talking about when it comes to barbecue, right?
Yeah, he could have been from Ontario for all I know, but his accent I was like, this guy's got barbecue, written all over him. So
there you go.
That's been the family recipe for the last couple of years.
Nice. Well, thanks for hanging out, man. If you're walking around NDG this summer, you smell some really good ribs, you might be passing by Sam's place.
Come on by.
Come on down. Thanks, man.
Thank you, Bilal.